everybody, this is take 4. I don't know what's happening with Facebook Lives tonight, but this is the 4th attempt. If it freezes, then I'm giving it up because I think there's something wrong with the Facebook Lives this evening. So it was freezing up. So this is take number 4. I will try and do the live. If it cuts off, I'm just going to try and do it again from tomorrow. So I will start again from scratch. So if you are watching it from the rerun, then put the word rerun and tell me where you're watching from. And if you're watching it live now, fantastic. If you put the word live and let me know where you're watching from. So I don't read the comments as I'm talking because I find it distracts me. I would much rather talk for 5, 10, 15 minutes and give value. But afterwards, I go back in and read all of the comments. So while I'm talking and I'm giving you value, if you're enjoying the content, then by all means you can share this to your Facebook profile. You can share my content to a group, to your team. I never pitch business or talk about a brand. I just keep the content very general regarding internet marketing as a whole. So therefore you can share this with anybody because I'm not pitching to your team to try and steal your team. I'm here to try and help everybody and anybody. And I want to be seen as an impactor online that's helping people with their business. So I get great job satisfaction knowing that people are getting help from my videos. So that's why I encourage them to be shared in any kind of Facebook group, to your teams, to you all, anywhere. Because if it can help, then great. And it's only taking up like 10 minutes of my time. So tonight I wanted to talk about a free Facebook tool that I have been using, which has enabled me to explode my business in under 5 months. Now, I've only been an internet marketer for just under 5 months in total, and I've had great success in each of the businesses that I'm involved in. So when I teach my strategies to my team and when I talk about them on my Facebook Lives, I'm teaching things that are clearly working for me. So I talk about things that are from my perspective. I'm not teaching you something that I'm not genuinely using myself. I'm teaching something that has worked for me. Therefore, I want to share it with you guys, and it's up to you whether you want to try it. And if it works for you, great, and then therefore you share to your team so that everybody's able to duplicate this going forward, because this works for any online business at all. Doesn't matter what niche, what industry, what market. Any network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing, home-based business, if you put these steps in, it will work in any business at all. So the free Facebook tool that I'm talking about is Facebook Lives. Now, if you're not doing Facebook Lives, you are leaving money on the table. And the reason why is because Mark Zuckerberg said by 2020, 90% of the content on Facebook will be video. So if you're not getting used to doing videos now, by the time it gets 2020, there's going to be so many professionals on Facebook with awesome content that are going to be super polished, that now is the time to practice, because a Facebook Live is basically your own TV show. You create the content, you tailor it to the audience that you want to attract, and it's only going to take you a 5, 10, 15, maybe 20-minute video, but you have to think about where is that video going to be seen after you've been live. So you don't have to worry about how many people are watching me right now. That's irrelevant, because when you post the video onto your profile, it can be watched for days, weeks, months, years afterwards, because it's there to stay forever. So you can reach a global audience that's taken you 5, 10, 15 minutes. You would never ever be able to do that by inboxing people or by even talking on the phone. You can reach an audience of hundreds, if not thousands, and the more times you go live on a regular basis, the more you're going to build up your audience. And if you're consistent with your topics and your value, then your audience is going to be very, very tailored to you. So what does this do? It generates you free organic leads on a daily basis into your business. Every time I go live, I get leads into my inbox, Either people complimenting on me on the value, wanting to find out more about my business, just finding out in general what it is that I do, but they're inboxing me. This is why I don't have to pay for traffic or leads. I don't do Facebook ads. I literally just post on Facebook. I do Facebook Lives. I then mirror what I talk about in my lives with the content on my Facebook, and that is it. And I'm able to generate high ticket commissions in all of the businesses that I do, and you can do the same. I'm nobody special. I'm just a little girl from a small town, and I'm able to impact thousands of people online through doing a 10 or 15 minute video, and you can be exactly the same. Don't feel as though you have to be an expert or a guru to have an impact online, because if you see something or you read something and you've learnt from that, all you have to do is share it in a video. You're putting your own words into it, which makes it your unique story. You don't have to wait until you have all the answers. You don't have to wait until you're super successful. You just have to share your story, because people will be inspired by you from A to B and throughout. They don't need to wait until you're super successful or earning loads of money or having a flash lifestyle. They're going to connect with the Joe Blogs and the normality, the normal people that are just like you and me. They're going to connect with you much more than probably like the big millionaires out there that are super successful, because yes, people want to aspire to be like them, but they're going to connect much more with you because they're going to feel like they're much more on your level. So regarding the content on your Facebook Lives, you have to be providing value that is going to mirror who you want to attract. So you have to be thinking about not pitching your business on a live, not talking about the brands, not talking about the actual company, but you can share your experiences of what the company has done for you. So we call it curiosity marketing. You want to be creating intrigue so that after the video, they inbox you to find out more. So you want to be almost like dangling the bait. So you're providing enough value for them to think, wow, what is it that she actually does? I'm going to go and inbox her. That's what you want. You're then generating your own leads. So every time I do a Facebook Live, I'll get people inboxing me. I'll go to bed. I wake up the next morning. I go onto Facebook. I've got more leads in my inbox because people are watching my video in every time zone worldwide. So don't think that, oh, only 5 people are on my live today. Nobody's watching me. I'm not going to do them anymore. It's the wrong attitude to have, because once your Facebook Live goes up onto your Facebook profile, people can watch that whenever they want. They can share it. They can view it, and the more consistent you keep doing them, and as long as your profile is set to public so the world can view it, then your friends will see it, but then their friends' friends will see it. And the more you get engagement on a Facebook Live, the more comments you get, the more Facebook think, oh, this is a popular video, we're going to boost it to the news feed. So you'll find that the more you get your audience to engage and talk on it and write the comments, that notifies Facebook that people are getting value and they're enjoying it. If people are staying on to watch it, Facebook thinks people are enjoying it, therefore they'll boost it again. But remember, when you do a Facebook Live, you can then copy and paste the URL at the top. You can send it to your email marketing list. You can copy and paste it into maybe a business page or a group. You can copy and paste it into Facebook pages where you're providing value to the marketplace. Because you're not mentioning a brand or a product or a business, you can promote yourself by sharing yourself into as many groups as possible, because you're seen as providing value. That then gets this, which is your brand, worldwide exposure. When you're providing value, people are going to want to share your content with their team. You're not trying to steal their teamies, but if they want to open up with their business and go to multiple businesses later on, they're going to remember you for that person that was providing all this free value, and they're very likely then to reach out to you and probably want to do business with you. But the more you give out in free value, the more you will get back. And there's no way you'll ever be able to connect with an audience as large as by doing a Facebook Live. Now you need to get past the fear. If you're one of these people that hasn't done one yet, if you're watching now and you haven't done a Facebook Live, put the word never in the comment box. I'm intrigued to know how many of you that watch me and my lives haven't yet done one. So if you put the word never in the comment box below. So I just want to know how many of you haven't ever done a live, because I'm here to help you. I want to encourage as many people to go live as possible. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be like a TV presenter. You just need to be raw and unique. You need to tap into how can you help people and what solution can you provide. And then therefore you tailor your content to your audience, so that if you go live, you should be going live really like 3 to 5 times a week. If you want to get a brand, which is your face, seen all over Facebook to generate you free leads, then you have to commit to doing 3 to 5 Facebook Lives a week. But if you stack your Facebook with Facebook Lives, people are going to start tuning into you and watching you. You're going to grow your audience, you're going to grow your following, and people will get to hear your voice, they'll get to see your face, and they're going to remember you much more than just a post. And Facebook always favour videos over actual posts. So again, if you're doing a Facebook Live, they're going to be favoured in the news feed over you just doing a post. You can also, talk about everything and anything that is of an interest. It doesn't always have to be business. It's like I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks' time to do a marketing mastermind, and then I'm moving on from there to a mastermind in Florida. So I'm going to be doing lives from Vegas. So I'm going to be showing what I'm doing, which is obviously business related, but then I'm also going to share my lifestyle in a Facebook Live. So you can do a Facebook Live from anywhere. You just want to be sharing your life, sharing your journey, sharing your story. So sometimes I do a live from my apartment. Sometimes I'll do a live when I'm walking my dog. Sometimes I'll do a live sat in the car and I've just finished at the gym. Rather than them being overly polished and, a perfect backdrop and everything's perfect, just show it in your raw state. You don't need to be all dressed up and glam. It's like I go makeup free with my glasses on. It doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. It's about the value that you're going to give. But if you're not doing Facebook Lives, you are literally missing out on so much money, because a Facebook Live will connect with your audience much more than any of your posts will. And then you've got to think about, you're going to save yourself so much time because you're generating leads into your inbox, which then means you're having conversations in Messenger, which straight away is a one-on-one with somebody. You can then talk business, where if you're liking and commenting on posts and trying to build rapport with an audience, it's going to take you a lot longer to generate your own leads. If you're paying for traffic, if you're paying for Facebook ads and you're generating leads, you still then have to warm up those people to know who you are. Facebook Lives again is perfect, so you can send your live to your email marketing list for you to build up rapport with them. If you've got a massive email list that's not generating you any money, you can mix it up now and start sending your Facebook Lives to those people and reconnect with them and try and drive them back to your Facebook profile, so then they know who this person is that's offering them a business opportunity. So, I want people to get out there and get out of their comfort zone, because I used to be absolutely shocking on Facebook Lives. I used to be so nervous. I would shake. I had like sweaty palms. I felt like someone was like strangling me. My windpipe felt like it was like closed off. But you know what? You've just got to work through it, because people will see how much you've grown, and people actually comment. They'll go back and watch my original lives and they'll go like, wow, I can't believe how far you've come. But do you know what that shows? That shows progression. What does that make people, that is what makes people think, do you know what, if she can do it, I can. I don't want to delete all of them and just have my latest ones. I want people to see how I was, so that everybody realises that they all are going to start off, everybody's going to be crap to start with, everybody. But you've got to just keep doing them consistently all the time. But if you have a team, get some team morale going, where you're all going to do like Facebook Lives for like 5 days or a week. You know, if you're a team leader, give them a topic. If people don't know what to talk about, give them the content, give them a topic to talk about. But if you feel like you're going to forget your words, or you feel like you're not going to have enough content to talk about, my advice would be, is I'm using like a little tiny tripod now that my phone sits into. It's like $4.99 off eBay. If you sit your phone into a little tripod, then obviously your hands are free. You can put A4 sheets with notes up on the wall behind you with bullet points. You can have a whiteboard and you can write yourself bullet points so you can glance, so you're still looking at the screen, but you can glance. Or you can even have notes. You know, it's like I have notes, but I very, very rarely have to like use them. But people are going to want to listen to your value, and if you have to glance and read from notes, they're not going to think, oh God, she's doing a live but she's reading from notes. If you're providing value, people won't give two hoots how you're doing it. It doesn't matter. The fact is that you're helping other people with your content. So if you need to read from a piece of paper or a board, don't feel as though people are going to judge you. They're just going to see that you're trying and they're going to respect you for it. But then as time goes on, you're not going to need to look at those sheets as much. You're not going to need to look at the board as much. That's called progression. People are going to watch you and think, wow, look how much better they are this month compared to last. You're going to encourage more people to feel like they can do it too. Because your audience are watching you daily, and they're watching you to see if what you do, they can do too. You need to make your business duplicatable. So if you're showing that you're able to run a business by doing a 10 or 15 minute video a day, then you've got all this free time, you're generating leads, you're getting sales. That's a much more encouraging business to join than seeing somebody going spam, spam, spam with links to them thinking, oh God, my friends and family are going to hate me posting all of that. But if I thought that you were doing a video with value, it's much more encouraging for people to believe that they can do it as well. And it doesn't matter what country you're from, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what business you're in. Facebook Lives work for everybody and anybody. You can do them showing your time freedom, you can do them showing your business, and everything in between. You know, if you're on holiday, do a live showing the location. If you're out for the day, share it with your audience. If you're hustling hard, give value and talk. All of this can be done in a live. So I hope there's been some value there, and I'm going to watch this back now, and I'm fingers crossed that the connection has been okay. I don't know if it's frozen and you've been able to hear everything, so fingers crossed it's been alright, because this is the 4th video I've done tonight and it kept crashing and freezing. So I hope that you've been able to hear all of the content, and if it's wrong I'll delete it and I'll redo it again tomorrow. So for any of you that are needing help with Facebook Live training, I offer a Facebook Live training course. So it's $200, and that's for a full week's worth of Facebook Lives where you submit 5 to 7 videos to me, and it also includes a half an hour phone conversation where we're going to do like a strategy call. So I'm going to understand you and your business, what you want to achieve, who you want to appeal to, and then between us we're going to go through what you should be covering in a Facebook Live, and then by the end of like the 5 or 7 videos that you submit, you're literally good to go. So I just want to help people, but obviously I have to charge because it's taking up my time, but I want to help as many people as possible. So if you are interested in that, there's a limited space. I'm taking 10 people, and I'm going to do those between now and me going to Vegas on the 10th of October. So it's in a short time frame. So if you are interested, by all means either put the word course in the comments and I'll reach out to you direct, or you can send me a message about it and I'll get back to you straight away. So thanks very much for watching, everybody. Have a great evening, and I will speak with you soon. Bye.